Happy Saturday, everybody. All in crypto here. And today we have a special video lined up for you. We are going to be looking and talking about cryptocurrency companies. Now, whether that be cryptocurrency or Bitcoin mining companies, whether that be sort of exchanges like Coinbase, or whether that be kind of vessels for Bitcoin like MicroStrategy. In this video, what we're going to do is we're going to look at the top holders of these companies in regards to institutions. And you'll find something that I think most people have missed. Okay, and this video should get you bullish over the next 6 to 12 months on the direction of Bitcoin. Because most people talk about MicroStrategy, and we've seen it highlighted that literally the world and some of the world's largest institutions actually are some of the largest holders of MicroStrategy. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to look at around about 10 of the top cryptocurrency companies. Again, whether that be crypto exchanges like Coinbase, whether that be miners like Riot, whether that be sort of vessels again for Bitcoin like MicroStrategy, or kind of related crypto companies in some way, shape, or form. We are going to be looking at the holders of them, and I think that gives a lot of insight in regards to if the world's largest institutions are positioned to capture Bitcoin exposure and related to stocks that are very correlated to the price of the cryptocurrency market, then what does that suggest? And to me, that suggests a rather bright 6 to 12 month plus potentially future, providing things don't change and they don't sell all of it, blah, 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 blah. But this is going to be an interesting video. And we're going to start things off with the list, of course. So I'll go ahead and pull the list up. You can see at the top, this is, I believe, in terms of actual Bitcoin holdings. You have MicroStrategy with 4.5 billion Bitcoin. I believe that went up recently. You've got Marathon Digital Holdings with 370 million. You've got Tesla with 316 million. We're not going to look at Tesla because we can't really say, although, is Tesla a crypto play? I don't think it is. I think the others, though, however, are. We've got Hut 8 with 269 million. We've got Coinbase with 265 million Bitcoin worth of Bitcoin, sorry. We've got Galaxy Digital with $239 million worth of Bitcoin. We've got Square with $236 million worth of Bitcoin. We've got Riot, of course, a mining company, with $214 million. We've got the Bitcoin Group SE with $113 million. And then we've got Hive with 69 million. So, of course, let's start things off with MicroStrategy. If you look at the top institutional holders, you can see Capital International Investors. You've got the Vanguard Group, one of the largest companies in the world. Then you've got FMR LLC. You'll notice BlackRock is a massive holder of MicroStrategy. And then, of course, you've got Morgan Stanley. You've got the likes of Invesco and a number of others. Ladies and gentlemen, what you have in front of you right here is some of the largest companies in the entire world, the largest fund managers in the entire world, essentially longing the likes of MicroStrategy, which is a Bitcoin play. They're not longing Michael Saylor necessarily and the actual company itself. They're longing the Bitcoin that it has. Why would they do that if they thought the price of Bitcoin was going to sell off? The next company that we're going to go on to is Marathon Digital Holdings. You can see right at the top here, we've got Vanguard Group Incorporated. Then we have BlackRock Incorporated. We then have State Street Corporation, Goldman Sachs, Citadel Advisory, Morgan Stanley, and a number of others. These are the largest, again, financial institutions in the world. Why are they longing a crypto-related company? Why are they such big holders of a crypto-related company if they thought the price of Bitcoin, the price of crypto, was going to go down? Lots of people like to bring up whale addresses. There are lots of discrepancies and different ways you can look at whale addresses. I think this is giving a lot of clarity in regards to what the largest institutions in the world are doing. And again, we've got the whole ETF narrative, so on and so forth. Tesla, we're going to miss out because we don't really feel like Tesla is, but some of the largest institutions along Tesla also, a crypto play. But certainly then we've got Hut 8 Mining, or Hut 8, which is a crypto company. You can see Vanek Associates Corporation. Vanek are a kind of very popular investor in the crypto space. This one isn't as big, but you can see BlackRock still do own share. You've got a number of other companies here, American-centric companies, but the real two here, of course, are VanEck, and again, we see BlackRock appearing here. So 1, 2, 3, basically all of the crypto-related companies that we've looked at so far are all owned by some of the largest institutions in the world. Then, of course, Coinbase, a favorite of mine, a stock that I think is going to $200 plus. Let's dive in and take a look at the largest holders here. Again, we see the Vanguard Group, we see ARK Investment Management, so of course that's Cathie Wood. We see BlackRock, Morgan Stanley, and a number of other individuals that actually own Coinbase's stock, which of course is a cryptocurrency exchange. Let's go to the next company, which of course is Galaxy Digital, one that I'm personally not a fan of. I am not a fan of the kind of CEO of this. I think he is not really somebody that, in my opinion, is that clued up at all. And I think the whole getting Luna tattooed on your arm was certainly an interesting thing. But top institutional holders, not quite as impressive. Of course, you've got Greenwich Investment Management, which are a significantly big name. So you've still got some big names in here, but you haven't got the likes of your BlackRocks and so on and so forth. Again, I think that's probably has a lot to do with the founder. Let's move on to Square, which is known as Block Incorporated. You can see, again, Vanguard Group, BlackRock, Morgan Stanley. You've got ARK Investment, you've got Capital World, you've got Fisher Asset Management, you've got Wellington Management Group. Some huge names in here. Again, some of the largest, BlackRock and Vanguard, Morgan Stanley, financial institutions in the entire world. Let's move on to Riot, which is a Bitcoin mining play. You've got Vanguard Group, BlackRock, Morgan Stanley. You've got Tarusso Investments. You've got Marshall Wace. And you've got a number of other big players. Again, the 2, 3, BlackRock the largest, and then 3 extremely large financial institutions also are big players in regards to these companies. The largest players in regards to these companies. Then we've got the Bitcoin Group SE. You do not have any data on this as of yet, but I wouldn't be surprised to see a similar kind of holding caliber. And then, of course, we've got Hive Mining. And you can see here we've got Invesco, we've got Tarosso, we've got VanEck, Associated Incorporated, we've got the likes of Bank of America, and so on and so forth. And I just want to stress that with all of these are just the top institutional holders. There are many, many more out there, institutions that just don't own as larger stake. So what does this suggest the price of cryptocurrency is going to do over the next 6 to 12 months? Well, to me, it suggests that what we know is that the largest institutions in the world are long this industry, long Bitcoin. Many of these are Bitcoin plays. Coinbase is really a general crypto play. And that, I think, is quite a positive sign. And if the smartest largest, whatever you want to say, institutions in the world, financial institutions in the world are long crypto-related stocks, all filing for Bitcoin ETFs at the moment and continuing to do so, there's something really going on here. And this is very interesting because Bitcoin technically is coiling up around that kind of 30K level. I think a real momentum break is going to be very positive from a price point of view. Everyone has to FOMO in once we sort of take that 30K with momentum. And certainly if an ETF gets approved, you're going to see this wall of money flood into not just Bitcoin, but in my opinion, the entire crypto space. We've got a lot of regulatory uncertainty. I think if regulations were going to be as bad as some may sort of deem, you wouldn't have the likes of BlackRock, Vanguard Group, Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan, all along the likes of Coinbase, and so on and so forth. Because if the US were to come out and ban crypto, like I think some people are worried about, Coinbase would get very, very negatively affected on the back end of that. So I just thought this was an interesting video looking at some of the top kind of cryptocurrency plays out there, I guess, Bitcoin plays out there, and looking at some of the largest holders. And what you guys will really get a feel for is that the major institutions, the major financial players are all long the crypto space. On that note, I'm going to love and leave you. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. A like and a comment is always appreciated. We do release daily market updates where we cover interesting things like this on a daily basis and try and correlate it all together. That'll be coming at 1 p.m. This video will be released at 10 a.m. on Saturday. So have a fantastic Saturday, guys. I will see you all in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching. See you soon.